Good afternoon. This is Pastor Randy Thomas of Remnant Church. We are going to be doing a video on the next step in our Back in the Day. We did number 11 last week. We're doing number 12. We're talking about a band by the name of Sweet Comfort Band. But let me continue. Let me do this. There has always been something about the late 80s music that I have enjoyed. Actually, it'd be the late 70s, late and early 80s. This is the era that I refer to as the big band rock music, with brass, multiple guitars, keys, harmonies, multiple drums. And these are the rock bands like Boston, Chicago, Kansas, Asia, Journey, and Styx. Musically, these groups were incredibly talented, although their lifestyle was very much lacking and much to be needing work. I say this to introduce you to a band that brought much of that style of music into the Christian music industry. And they introduced incredible harmonies, keys, brass, and more. This was the band called Sweet Comfort Band. Out of these incredible musicians came the likes of Bryan Duncan, Bob Carlisle, and even Randy Thomas, who the last two there formed the band called Allies. Sweet Comfort Band was an American Christian rock band that first performed in 1973 in Riverside, California, and were active all the way up into 1984. The band was initially composed of keyboardist and lead vocals Bryan Duncan, brother Kevin, who played bass guitar, Rick, who played drums and vocals, Rick Thomson. And the band was the brainchild of the Thomson brothers. Randy Thomas, guitarist, vocalist, joined the group in around 1976. After their second album, Sweet Comfort Band also became well known for their highly detailed airbrushed album covers by Kern Erickson, a trend that had previously been considered too costly for Christian groups who did not produce the high volume album sales of mainstream bands such as Kansas, who also did a lot of airbrushed album covers. Sweet Comfort Band was a late entry into the Jesus music scene with their 77 self-titled release on Myrrh Records. This set them apart from many of the bands in the contemporary Christian music industry who were primarily performing folk rock and soft rock style music. Few bands had the musicianship displayed by this quartet. However, Maranatha decided to quit releasing rock and roll albums and focus on children's releases, gospel, and worship music. Light Records welcomed them for their second release, Breaking the Ice. For the next 6 years, they toured heavily to support their releases, and the band drifted towards a more traditional radio rock sound. The band members went their separate ways in the summer of 1984, culminating at their final concert near their home in Riverside at the Riverside Municipal Stadium, after releasing 6 albums and garnering a large fan base. In 2001, the Sweet Comfort Band reunited briefly to perform together at 4 venues on the West and East Coast. The wife of Rick Thomson reported online in 2010 that Rick Thomson, Randy Thomas, and Bryan Duncan were in the studio for the first time in over 25 years, having written several new songs. The Waiting Is Over was a result in 2013. Kevin Thomson, who was Rick Thompson's older brother and longtime bassist for the group, died in 2010 at the age of 57. Now, I want to go on with this because this is the musician. I love Sweet Comfort Band. Okay, I really do. I loved Sweet Comfort Band when they came out. The music they put out was something I'd never heard before. But then all of a sudden I hear about their lead singer going solo, and that was Bryan Duncan. Bryan Duncan was an American contemporary Christian music artist. He's known for being the lead singer of the group Sweet Comfort Band and his band, Bryan Duncan and Nehosoul Band, but is best known for his very successful solo career where he was a major act on the Myrrh and Epic Record labels. Duncan started his career in '73 with the band Sweet Comfort Band, and after the band broke up in '84, Duncan started his solo career. In 2003, Duncan formed the Nehosoul Band with Rick Rogers, who plays bass, and he's the music director and co-writer, composer and keyboardist Phil Curry, guitarist Walter Finch, and drummer Sam Matthews. And I'm talking, these guys would blow most bands off the stage. Duncan has sold more than 1 million records, released 18 solo albums, and appeared on several compilation products. He's released 3 solo video projects, a joint tour video, and has done the video for Left Behind the movie. So, the other thing about Bryan is that Bryan struggled for many years with addiction. And because of that struggle, he formed did a radio show to help people deal with addiction, kind of like our program of a biblical foundation for freedom. Okay, let's move on. Allies. That's Bob Carlisle and Randy Thomas, who formed the band. They released 6 albums during the late 80s and early 90s. The most notable band members were Randy Thomas, formerly of Sweet Comfort, and vocalist Bob Carlisle. Carlisle went on to pursue a solo career and recorded the hit song Butterfly Kisses. I'm not playing that song, guys, I'm sorry, but when that song first came out, it got beat to death. Okay? So I hope you understand that. Thomas formed the act in San Bernardino, California in '84 by bringing together members of 2 of his former acts. He had been with Carlisle and Jimmy Erickson in Psalm 150 and was also at one time in the band Sunrise with Sam Scott and Matt Chapman. And Bob Carlisle was also one of the members of Sweet Comfort Band. Now, the amazing thing to finding out was that for me, I was in a small town outside of San Bernardino in 1984, and I heard about a band called Allies, and I went to go hear them, and I recognized the lead singer as being Bob Carlisle from Sweet Comfort Band. So I very likely may have heard one of their very first concerts. Bob Carlisle was an American contemporary Christian singer and songwriter. He performed with several bands, most notably Allies and Billy Thermal, before launching a solo career where he received a Grammy Award and 4 Dove Awards. Randy Thomas, which I was going to play some of his music, but it is just way, way, way too mellow for me. He was a rock musician, best known for being a member of the Sweet Comfort Band and Allies and co-writing Butterfly Kisses. He formed the band Allies with Scott and Carlisle. They spent 9 years between '84 and '93 doing concerts and recording 6 albums. The band's debut was self-titled. Okay, let's get to this, just giving you my overview. Sweet Comfort Band was a band that came out with a sound that I believe the Christian music industry was really demanding. None of the artists out there really was doing something like what they did. They were the closest that I could get to a Christian version of Chicago or Kansas. Actually closer to Chicago. They had tight harmonies. They had incredible musicians. They had brass. They had multiple drums. When the stories were that when they would come and do a concert at a stadium or something, it was huge. and it had lights and everything else. There were some egos that started popping up, and one of the egos was Bryan Duncan. Bryan Duncan tended to be that way. Bryan was clearly, and he admits it, he was clearly, during that time in Sweet Comfort Band, he was struggling with addiction. It later showed as he went into his solo career and he started doing music that was high energy. And really, you can only do, as a musician, do high energy for a certain amount of time. So he finally hit his peak, and he hit rock bottom. I believe that he lost his wife and child, not from an accident, but just through divorce and through his career collapsing. He had to go into therapy, and going to therapy helped him deal with his issues. But that does not get away from the quality of his music. Now, Allies, they had more of what you'd expect from a Christian rock band. That was their sound. Although they had elements that were similar to Sweet Comfort Band, but Bob Carlisle wanted to go with more of that rock sound. As Bryan went on to his solo career had a heavy influence of jazz, blues, and light rock, pop, almost pop sound. In fact, he actually has a rap song, which, not my style, but he actually has a rap song. Bryan is a pastor's son, and he actually has a song that talks about that, being a pastor's son. So I hope you guys enjoy the music. I hope this gives you maybe another band, another musician in the Christian music scene that you can test out, experiment with. This is that music that I told you, that the split, when I introduced Res Band, I said there was a split in the music world, the Christian music world. This is more of that happy, feel-good music. And that's Sweet Comfort Band, that's Bryan Duncan, Allies. So I hope you don't mind that. But as I said, as I'm always telling you, I love you guys. Keep up the fight.
Someone cares for you. You dried all my tears. When I wanted someone to rely on, that's when you came near. And when it comes to loving me, you're the best of all. You're always in the right place at the right time to catch me when I fall. You got perfect timing. Not a minute too soon, not a moment too late. You got perfect timing. And I can see when you move, I can feel when you wait. You hold tomorrow in the palm of your hand. Everything runs by your master plan. You got perfect timing. Well, I haven't seen you for a long time, and I wondered just how well you've been. I'm sitting alone in the evening, so I thought I would write to a friend. I remember some sad times together, when a smile was a hard thing to find, and I leaned on you harder than ever, 'cause you gave me a lot of your time. Since then you've burned all your bridges, and you carry the weight by yourself. Nobody knows where your heart is, but we all hear it crying for help. Haven't seen you for a long time. Ooh, I haven't seen you for a while. Haven't seen you for a long time. Ooh, I haven't seen you for a long, long time. Well, I guess we've both gone through some changes, and our edges are worn here and there. But you showed me the secret to living and sharing my love through a prayer. Now you tell me you're quite hard to live with. Well, I'm ashamed of myself now and then, but I found a new life in forgiveness. It can put you in touch once again. But now you've burned all your bridges, and you carry the weight by yourself. Nobody knows where your heart is, but we all hear it crying for help. I haven't seen you for a long time. Ooh, I haven't seen you for a while. Haven't seen you for a long time. Ooh, I haven't seen you for a while. Haven't seen you for a long time. Haven't seen Remember the first time that I felt you touched my life, took my heart away. Time, they say that time will always tell, and in all these years I've loved you every day. And every time I turn around, I'm falling in love with you. You're the one true love that I can count on. And after all these years I found I've never grown tired of you. It's a lifetime love. To be alive, I sure could use a miracle divine, 'cause I'd like to do more than survive, yeah. No way to try to live this life alone. Let's turn to him, page 23, and let us stand as we all sing the song. It's just a closer walk with thee. Is my plea.
care if it's a baby or a tissue block. But if we run out of youngsters, I'll be out of a job. And so I did my duty, cleaning up the neighborhood. I blew up the clinic real good. Try and catch me, coppers. You're sneaking by this better finger again before you mess this boy around. I hung in Saigon just to see the special effects. I hung from gravity boots for my Napoleon complex. It's time to close. Ooh, there she blows. It's been the making. You picked the fight. I picked dynamite. I blew up the clinic real good. Put you on a corner, calling it a crime. Says the end don't justify the means anytime. I stood up with my man, I yelled, excuse me, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with this country, but a few classic explosives won't kill. Look at that, Nana. You see that? I blew up the clinic real good. I blew up the clinic. Blew it out. I'm a hero.
I saw the news today, the world seemed to stop. Fear was everywhere, and hope was so lost. In the circles of darkness, one day I'll reply. I see him coming in the sky. Yes, I do. I see him coming in the sky.
Watching and praying, waiting on the day when all these bitter tears get wiped away. Yeah, Godspeed that moment when I can stand up and cry. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming in the sky.
I saw the news today, the world seemed to stop. Fear was everywhere, and hope was so lost. In the circles of darkness, one day I'll reply. I see him coming in the sky. Yes, I do. I see him coming in the sky.
Watching and praying, waiting on the day when all these bitter tears get wiped away, yeah. Godspeed that moment when I can stand up and cry. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming. I see him coming, splitting the heavens in the twinkling of an eye. I see him coming. I see him coming. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming in the sky. People are trying to find what they need in hopeless illusion. Where will it lead? But I found the answer in the sweet by and by, and I see him coming in the sky. Yeah, I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming. I see him coming, splitting the heavens and the twinkling of an eye. I see him coming. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming in the One perfect morning won't be very long. I'll trade a broken heart for a beautiful song, with the angels singing redemption's lullaby. I see him coming in the sky. Come on, I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming. I see him coming, splitting the heavens in the twinkling of an eye. I see him coming. I see him coming. I see him coming in the sky. Right now, I see him. I see him. I see him in the sky. Right now, I see him coming. Lord, 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 I see him coming. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming. I see him coming. I see him coming. I see him coming. I can see you. I can see. I see. Lord, Lord, in the sky. I can see you coming in the sky.
Things didn't turn out quite the way I planned them. I find myself sitting here, broken in my rebellion. I walked away from a place where I was loved. I walked away to do all that I want. I'm not worthy to be called his son again. I have brought shame and disgrace in my sin. I will arise and return to my home. I will arise, no longer be his son. Who do I see running to meet me on this road? With joy and tears, he takes me in his loving arms. Who do I hear crying? My child has come back home. He is alive, prepare a feast. My child has come back home. I'm just a prodigal. Memory of my sin, worthiness and ridicule, they raise their head again. Still in love, it tells me despite all I have done, nothing can steal you away. You'll always be my son. Who is this with arms outstretched, a sacrifice of grace? Though I may